Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am better today. Yesterday, sorry about yesterday, that I just, it was not myself who cut the the connection. And I have been like for another hour, like in that state. Um, but I felt it's really difficult to explain how it is, what was the feeling, but it was really great, and I felt really, really, really well. Uh, so yesterday, who um, who appeared was someone that is kind of an expression of, it's like a program of creation, and it was really it's a being that works like in light and darkness at the same time, and it was like feeling the whole weight of the planet, but in such a balance that was really perfect and beautiful. I am still feeling it in such a way. So the task for all this month will be to will be to write down all our dreams. Um, and well, yeah, all our dreams, to write them down. Like if you have, for example, a notebook, or you can record it in the phone, something very close to you during the night, so you don't have to get up from your bed and write it down. No thinking about what the dreams mean. Okay, just write it down. Don't think about it, just write them, and that's it. Or record it, but that's it. No thinking. The reason why we are going to have this task for every day is because dreams are the way in which our subconscious is talking to us constantly. So is a way in which all our subconscious express and talks to us and show us what is there. And this thing about the dreams is because Scorpio is, in its depth, is related to the subconscious, to the big ocean. So this is why we will go into the depth of our subconscious by dreaming. To write down or to record our dreams day by day is a tool that will help us to communicate easily with our subconscious. So of course there's a lot of people that says, I don't dream, but that's not like that. We all dream. The only problem is that we don't remember. That's a different thing. Because usually when we dream is the moment where we are relaxed the most. Okay, so it's not by the end of dreaming that, because you are waking up. Eventually, you are starting to wake up. So what is really happening is that we usually dream several times during the phases where you relax the most when you dream. Those are the specific moments when you really dream. So I will give you some advice or some tool to maybe remember your dreams, which is around 30 minutes before you go to sleep, drink a lot of water. Because for sure, your body will say suddenly when you are relaxed the most, like, now, go to the bathroom. And for sure, in that moment, you will be dreaming. So these are just some tools, and with the time and practice, you will be able to connect and to communicate with your subconscious. So all these tools are because during all this month of Scorpio, we will be working with the subconscious. So this is, by dreaming, is the best way to communicate with that subconscious, because in the subconscious, all the information that I have within, it shows itself as it simply is. No mind, no interpretation. Subconscious just show up. So that's why we have to practice, and we will have this whole month to do so. So dreams, creativity, traumas, fears, all of that will just appear. So just this, don't try to understand why, what are the meanings of the dreams. Just write them down or just record them. That's it. You have to communicate with the subconscious, so no mind involved. We will have time another moment whenever you feel to try to figure out what those dreams mean. But without mind, just write it down. Allow the dream to come to you. You start to communicate. Okay? No mind in it. So the reason why I say don't think about specifically what is the meaning of the dreams, because that is to put a mind on that, to think about that, like to put a goal with your mind in the dream. And in order to understand a dream through the subconscious, we will use the tool which is the topic for today, which is intuition. The reason why we are going to talk about intuition and what is intuition, we have to understand that intuition is something very related with the water signs. We have these three signs of water, which are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So this means that basically these three signs are the most intuitive of the whole group of 12. And the easy way to understand this is with this example. If you have a very high noise in the air, it will maybe reach a kilometer or a little bit more. It will reach a few, but in the air, it spreads, the sound spreads wider, and it just disappears faster. But in the water kind of pushed the waves. So a whale, a dolphin is able to communicate, to talk through many dozens of kilometers. So this means that in water, the vibration arrives faster and farther than in the air. So the reason why these signs they say they're more intuitive is because as water, they can perceive, like, their five senses. They're more fine. They're more refined, and for us, intuition would be like like feel something that is happening way far away, very far away, or something that will happen, and that you kind of feel it, you perceive it. So it's like if the water signs, they have very good designed senses, that they can perceive things way farther than the other ones. So when we say about intuition, sometimes we relate this like as another senses, like the sixth sense, for example. But it's not that. What really happened is that the people that is very sensitive and intuitive, it's not that they have a sixth or seventh senses. It's that they are very they're more sharp, it says. Yeah, well, the five senses for those people are more sharp, very yeah, but like they are more more specific. Like you have low vibration and high vibration, okay? So the high vibration will be more refined, and the low vibration will be more hard, okay? So so this high vibration, okay, would make a very refined senses. So it's not that we have more senses, it's that we use the five senses, but very high in vibration, like acute, thank you, like very sharp and acute, okay? So so because of this, you can perceive things that are very high in vibration, which other ones cannot feel. But it's not other senses, it's the five senses in a different level of vibration. So so basically the intuition is related with this refining of the senses. So a lot of people ask and usually say, how is possible? How can I talk with my guides? How can I listen to them? How can I see other realities? How can I feel other dimensions? How is possible to do that? And the reason why we don't accomplish that is because we think that to feel in another dimension, you need another senses. You need another sense that is beyond the five senses, like a gift. But nobody has a gift, really. What people is using to connect with other dimensions are the five senses, but refined. So it's not a gift for some people. All of us have the same tools. We can all use those tools, but we are just thinking that this is something that I don't have and other people have. And it's not like that. So how can I use my senses then? So I have to refine my senses. I have to use my senses, refine very deep my five senses in order to be able to do that. And how can I refine them? Well, you have to practice with them. You have to practice each one of your senses by separate. So you need to touch again and perceive the reality with your touch much more deep. You have to smell better. You have to taste and enjoy the taste of things. You have to learn how to listen. You have to learn how to see, to contemplate reality, the colors, everything. When you start to use your senses much more refined, then you will be able to feel other dimensions. So for sure you have heard some other people that maybe say this is, some people has a gift, some people doesn't have a gift, or everything's like kind of separate, like one dimension, the other dimension. But it's not like that. It's not really, it's not like that. Everything is one thing, everything is connected. So it's not that you have to have the gift from or that some people have the gift and you don't have it. The only reality is that those people, maybe they have more active the ability to perceive in one way. Like some people knows how to listen, so they are really good musicians. Some other people know how to touch, but other ones knows how to make numbers. So, but we all have the same. We all have the same tools, which are the senses. So it's not about the other one has this and I don't have it. It's about the other one can perceive it and I can't yet, but I have the same tool. So the good example would be like, for example, I have here a piano in my room. And imagine that the 8,000 people that 8,000, no, 8 billion, we are too many humans, 8 billion people that we have in the world today. Imagine that each one of us has a piano at home. So some people will some people will play the lower notes, some people the higher notes, some people will play rock, some people will play classic, some people will just touch a note, dan, 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 constantly the same. I don't know. And some people won't touch any because nothing. But we all have the same piano. We all have pianos. So I can learn how to play the piano. I can do it. We have it. So So now imagine that you have this piano and you want to learn how to touch the piano, how to play the piano, not to touch it, to play the piano. And here comes intuition. Intuition would be the ability to perceive the next notes that you have to play, even if you are not playing a song, that you have no idea about which song. You just, the water signs, they will just feel it. They will just touch, and it doesn't matter if it makes noise or whatever. They will just feel it, and that's it. So by feel, you will resound, you will resonate with the song, even if it is not a song. So eventually you will know exactly what note comes next, because by feeling, you just perceive where to go, and you are not thinking about it. The air signs, they basically are thinking. They have all in the mind. So they are thinking constantly if they are doing it right or not. The fire signs, they are thinking constantly, I want to listen, I write this song. I want it now. Now. I want to hear it perfect now. And the earth signs, they would have a big book in front saying, oh, this is A, this is B, B, that would be earth. So the water signs, basically, they will just flow. They will just perceive. And that's intuition. Intuition is the ability to perceive what is coming next without expecting anything, just feeling it. So what intuition means? Intuition comes from the words in and tuere in Latin, and tuere means like to watch, to contemplate, to observe. So in tuere means to be in the process of contemplation. To be in the process of contemplation. So basically, intuition is to observe yourself, not to take action, but to perceive. That's it. So the process of intuition takes us to the depth. As we spoke yesterday, this higher being that is observing and watching everything, it can only watch, it can only see. It sees things in the outside, but it cannot pre-visualize the things. It can visualize the reality, but this being cannot pre-visualize. And what it is to pre-visualize is to not to see what I have in front, but is to close my eyes and wonder by resonance, by vibration, what is the action that that thing is going to take. And the only way in which I can do that is by feeling and imagining. So intuition is to understand, okay, that everything is in such a way connected. So the best way to understand this is if you are watching the world outside, when you see a wave going there in the ocean, all the things that you will see is a wave moving forward. But when you feel the ocean, you will feel that that wave that is going there is gonna come back to me. goes and back. Okay? And that's intuition. So, how can I do to activate my intuition then? So I have to feel with each one of my senses much more refined, to practice, to feel with my refined senses, going to the matter, to the depth, to the dark, where I can practice the senses. Now, you may realize that nature, the universe, what it does is to say, hey, in order to activate the potential of your five senses, you need to feel more, to perceive more. So the reality starts to push and press these five senses so it could feel more and more and more. So as much pressure I can feel, I will be able to activate even more my ability to feel. This concept of awakening the potential of the senses takes us to understand that the way in which we can activate as much as possible the way we feel is with pressure. So in ancient times, to feel a lot of pressure is to have a weight very heavy on us. So in Rome, they would say that we are under iron, okay, like a very heavy iron receiving the pressure. And this was called sub ferrum. Sub ferrum means under the iron. And now we say that suffering. Basically, we suffer in order to activate the potential of our senses. So I describe also this process in the blog with the Calvary. The Calvary is a Latin word that means skull. So it means to go deep to the bone. So whoever is living a Calvary, like humans are living a Calvary, is like go deep into the bone, to the feeling. And you know why basically humans suffer? Why we have to suffer? It's not because the universe is saying humans must suffer in order to awake its potential. No. Suffering is a choice, it's an option. And why is an option? Because the reason why humans suffer is because instead of being who they are supposed to be to activate their own potential, who they have to be, they are escaping constantly from their own potentials, and they are trying to live the lives of others. So you just run away from your own self, trying to live the life of others, and that's what creates suffering. It's simply as that. And whoever is trying to escape from their own potential, they create suffering in others. So, like Hitler, for example. Hitler, he wanted to act He wanted to be an actor. He wanted to paint, and nobody allowed him. So if he would become an actor, maybe another history would be. So this is why nobody can take you out from the suffering. The only one able to take you out from the suffering is your own ability to become more intuitive. So this is why we have to pay attention to our dreams, because all the things that we push away when we have this intuition and we say, no, I shouldn't do that, you put it all in darkness. So it's now all in the subconscious. So this is why we have to pay attention to our dreams and talk to them in order to hear them. The vibration for today is Nya. The statement for today is I am consciousness expansion. The quote for today is co-creation. By recognizing ourselves as products and creators, we are aware that all creation is not our own, but it's collective. Nothing that we generate as new will have a personal purpose, nor the energy needed generate it will come entirely from me. But the energy used to manifest a reality comes from a network of creators, and thus their products will be inevitably shared by all and won't belong to one person. We sit comfortable. I begin to move my shoulders in circles. Until I relaxed and let all the weight fall down, focusing in my breathing. I perceive the light around me coming towards my skin, feeling it shine as outside, so inside, in all directions. I perceive the light shining brighter and brighter all around. And within. I recognize that I am the higher self. That shines as a ray of light coming down towards my body through the crown chakra. I am the spirit willing to leave the matter, the body. Take a deep breath and feel yourself as that light going down within the body, through the crown, the third eye, throat, heart, plexus, sacrum, root, knees and ankles. Take a deep breath and expand yourself through the feet towards the ground, the soil, the earth, through the roots, the rocks, all the crust, feeling the pressure of the surface of earth. I feel the heat and pressure of the magma. I head towards the nucleus, the core of the planet, to the iron, deeper and deeper. I feel the heat, the darkness to press all of me. I feel the pressure of every realm, mineral, vegetal, animal, human, all of them on me. All of their minds coexist within me, and without thinking, I feel them all. I feel the shapes in my touch. I feel their flavors in my mouth. feel their smells in my breath. I perceive all their colors in my eyes. I can hear all of their sounds in my ears. I am. I desire to awake my intuition. I desire to perceive everything in me. I am the expansion of consciousness. I am the expansion of consciousness. I am the expansion of consciousness. And through becoming your own senses, you shall become the earth. You shall become the fire. You shall become the air. You shall become the water. And through your senses, you will not only be able to perceive the space, but also the time. The echoes of reality. For you are the alchemist. Let be the light. And the shadows opened. And they became the beauty of the world, along the whole universe. Lewin Yamahail for your name Eisen Haidun Youth and by seeing your inner light, you will discover the magic. Take a deep breath. And from the core of the planet, I begin to move my body, coming back here and now, recognizing that everything is within me. he spoke only in English. So someone remember who he said, so we can translate it. So thank you everybody for being there, and see you tomorrow at the same time, okay, for the throat chakra. And remember to drink a lot of water and to write down your dreams. See you tomorrow.